What's up guys, today we have Kengan Omega chapter 83 review. As a whole, this chapter was pretty decent. It was mostly fights with some big reveals for our boy Gairouki, with the title of the chapter being Haste. My goal for 2020 was to reach 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so be a mad lad and subscribe alongside these other cool things. Now, enjoy the video. So it starts out with Gairouki still charging our boy Naiden, but not being able to touch him. Naiden be able to easily defend him off with one hand. So Naiden isn't really trying so far and absolutely destroying Gairouki. He's saying Ryuki's attacks are way too direct and not even your best move will do anything if your setup process is sloppy. So it's easy to read from Naiden's standpoint. Gairouki's still going for attacks and he goes for this knee that seems to have no effect on Naiden. It could be him using a Nico style technique or something similar to what Toa used in the Julius fight near the start. So maybe body blows won't work against Naiden unless he adds some rotation or some other little technique or goes for like a stab or something like that. But Naiden may be using a Nico style technique or something similar like Toa did. We got Naiden questioning Ryuki, telling him, "What's the rush? Trying to knock me out with quick attacks so you don't kill me." So Gairouki is kind of getting held back by Koge's statement telling him not to kill Naiden, and I'm assuming Gairouki is at his best when he's going for the kill, more, you know, refined techniques, and he's ultimately stronger when going for the kill. With him not doing that, he's pretty much nerfed, and Naiden is just toying with him, absolutely destroy him. Ditch your morality, otherwise you're gonna die in 5 seconds. So Naiden's saying he could have ended Gairouki right then and there if he chose to, and so far Gairouki is getting absolutely destroyed. Naiden doesn't seem to be using like any of his inner powers, just toying with him completely. We've got the commentator saying his powers on a whole other level. Gaio's faced other giants in the Kengan matches without, you know, taking an inch or not really having that much of a struggle, but now he's just absolutely getting destroyed. We got a Gaia style twin dragon charge going for the attack. I believe it misses or gets countered directly by Naiden, and Naiden absolutely just slams him down onto the ground. We got some Team Kengan reactions. We've got Akira and absolutely shocked that he's getting his ass handed to him. We've got our Justice Boy, you know, best buds with Gairouki, Justice Boys forever. You're being way too predictable. What are you doing, Gaio? Don't disappoint me. We've got Koga, Oma, and Gaolang. He's holding back him all because I told him not to kill him. We got Gaolang saying that Naiden's movements are as precise as a machine. There's not a bit of waste, so well-oiled machine, absolute mad. He has the unique clingy muscles and stunning strikes unique to a grappling based martial artist. His resilience is extraordinary too. This is going to be a tough fight, so Gaolang praising up Naiden's strength, dexterity, everything about Naiden's getting hyped up. Nobody on our team could match him in pure strength except for maybe Julius, Wakatsuki, and Ryan. Ryuki can't win the way he's fighting now. So Gaolang saying this Naiden guy has insane physical strength and endurance comparable to Julius, Wakatsuki, and Ryan. That's pretty interesting, and that's maybe just based off the attack a few panels ago with the knee not really having any effect on him due to his maybe clingy muscles, and may not be a Nico style technique or something along those lines. Maybe it's just due to his muscle density or something along those lines. We learned that Gairouki was down for a count of 5, so he's already well injured. We've got blood coming from his mouth. Are you trying to act tough? Why don't you come at me like you mean it? He's got no opening. I've never met worm this strong before, or a worm this strong before. So Gairouki killed many worms, and this is the peak worm that he's seen so far. Pretty respectful with us learning that the worm tattoo had meant he's a higher class worm member, so must be a higher class fighting worm member. What do you expect? Can I ask you something? Why have you been killing us? So Naiden isn't sure why Gairouki's been killing him. This is where you get the big reveals, absolute hype. Because the worms need to be killed. What makes you think so? Grandpa said so. So Gaio Mikaku told you right, and you've been doing as he said. Grandpa's always right. You worms are evil. Wait, you're contradicting yourself. Then how come you're not trying to kill me? Aren't we all worms? We got Gairouki's shocked face, and we got official confirmation that Gaio Mikaku is the grandfather of Gairouki. Absolute hype. If you don't remember who Gaio Mikaku is, he's the guy from the inside who created the Nico style based off the Gaio style, maybe making it more refined, and was the master of all the Tokita Nikos. As we know, one of the Tokita Nikos was the master of Tokita Oma, and Gaio Mikaku is the master of those and the person who had fought in the inside for like 30 years and defeated everyone over those 30 years to try and unite the inside and created the Nika style and everything regarding that. I personally predict Gaoh is the strongest character in the series once you get to see maybe more of his backstory or more of his strength he had in his prime. But yeah, Gaoh confirmed to be his grandfather, so absolute hype. We got Naiden saying the following: I think you're starting to have doubts that maybe it's Grandpa who's wrong. We got Gaoh going into a rage after him disrespecting Grandpa. We got Gaoh speeding up, getting stronger. Okay, that's a bit better from Naiden. Still parrying all these attacks or just letting them hit him and being able to tank through them without taking that much damage due to his resilience or his special muscles he has. He's not even flinching. Don't get in so close. Gaoh slapped down to the ground again. Naiden still seems to be toying with him, but we learned that Naiden has kind of fell back after that little conversation. Oh, isn't Naiden staggering? Got Li Dongchen in shock. That kid actually did it. He's pretty dexterous. He hit him with his heel the second he got thrown. So Naiden has been hit in the head and we do see some blood from the top of his forehead. I couldn't see that coming. Your moves are starting to get messy in a good way. And then the final panel is Gaoh pretty much in shock, in rage, in, you know, killer mode. Don't you say one more word. You've just done something you shouldn't have. And that's the end of the chapter. Absolute hype. So from based on what we've seen, head attacks will work on Naiden because, you know, you can't have insane special muscles on your forehead. So that's pretty much where Gaoh will most likely need to attack him, or maybe another Gaoh technique that'll be able to deal with him later on in the fight. But yeah, so far Naiden has been absolutely destroying Ryuki because Ryuki hasn't been unleashing his full power, his, you know, killer instincts and everything regarding that. And most likely he'll need to treat this like a life or death fight to defeat Naiden with his insane, comparable to Wakatsuki Joy's and Ryan's strength and resilience. So that's just pretty impressive already. It could be false. That was just Xiao Lang's observation from the sideline. We don't know, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, as a whole, pretty decent chapter. Got the start of the fight going pretty strong. It is good to know most fights apart from the Misasa fight started off with the Team Kengan fighter losing, and then as the fight progressed they slowly started to get equal and above them by the end of the fight. So maybe this will happen as well with Gaoh unleashing more power, but still we haven't seen Naiden's full power, and with him actually taking some damage from that attack, I think Naiden will most likely amp shit up now and maybe beat Gaoh super hard next chapter, and then Gaoh will have to rely on, you know, some special Gaoh one-hit KO kill tactics to defeat Naiden, and maybe Naiden will survive and Ryuki will win that way, or he'll end up killing Naiden and lose, or I do think Naiden will end up defeating Gaoh either way. But yep, so far so good. Let me know if you enjoyed today's chapter review. If you did, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord, and yep, that's it guys. Peace.